Obviously, felt really good about our chances of playing well when you know, when I walked through the tunnel. Actually, earlier in the day, we started seeing fans filing in today. You know, I started seeing the fans kind of filing in, like 4:45. Then you come through the tunnel and you see the amazing student turnout, that atmosphere. You know, just, you know, it kind of lit the match. You know, for us, I think we were pretty determined coming in, but you know, when you get a crowd like that at home, you know, it's hard not to perform at a high level. So, you know, big thanks to our fans. Our students were awesome. Obviously, band, cheerleaders, dancing, everyone just created an amazing atmosphere where it was hard for us to screw it up today. There are great contributions from so many guys. And we talked about yesterday, if we're going to take a jump, right now we're kind of in the, you know, somewhere in the top 100 teams in terms of the metrics of where our season's at. If we're going to bump that up and put ourselves in serious March consideration and get in a race in this league, our defense has got to go to another level. Today I thought we were really good, minus some pockets, but got a lot of contributions. Defense was good, and I thought we played real hard. Great, good win for us.
Any word on Alta Rica?
Yeah, Al be day to day. I think I'm not sure about his availability for Thursday, but. You know, I think he's going to be fine. He'll probably get, you know, some type of test, but the early prognosis is day to day and not a long-term thing. So I think that a disaster, you know, averted there, what have you.
Can you talk about Tyler's game, especially his defense on McDuffie today?
No, I just think, you know, like, listen, Tyler's a young player, got spot minutes yesterday. If you're with us every day, you know, in the facility, day in, day out. You know, he really is a beautiful shooter. It hasn't translated so far this year, and probably the way that he would like it to have translated. But you know, this is really his freshman year, and I think he really showed a lot of mental toughness and growth today by what he did defensively against one of the better players in the league. And then because he was thinking so much about his defense, his offense, you know, he took pressure off himself at the offensive end. So he didn't spend, you know, he wasn't ruminating on missed shots because he had to focus so much on guarding, you know, a top-level player. So you know, hopefully a breakthrough performance, you know, for Tyler here. But that's what we see in practice every day, that type of shooting.
Yeah, with Josh, is the skill level, maybe the talent, kind of always been there, but it's just the motor and the fire that's been needed. Have you seen, obviously, tonight's as well as any game, you seem to have that tonight? Yeah,
I mean, Josh is just, you know, again, I don't know what he averaged last year, 8 minutes a game, kind of, you know, 10 minutes. I'm not sure how, you know, didn't get a lot of, you know, opportunity or experience last year. So again, for him, it's kind of been almost like a first year of college, you know, and you can just see, you know, see him coming on. Like you said, he has skill level. He has a skill level, but now the motor's picking up, the rebounding, the defensive presence. Those are some impressive blocks, you know, today. And you know, he's a guy that obviously we can now. We have a chance to be better offensively and defensively. You know, with the way he's emerging right now, and you know, the only way you have a chance to play good offense is if you have a guy or two that you can throw the ball in the post to, and he's starting to be a guy we can throw the ball in the post to. So it's not just like ring around the rose here around the three-point line.
Given all that Mamadou's been through, how nice was it to see him get in there and get a basket?
You know, Mo. You know, we talk about like a personality. You know, like the, you know, I've got to kind of amp up my sideline behavior, although I didn't have to do it today that much because we were making a lot of shots. So, but he has that type of toughness and attitude and presence, and he's obviously been dealt a brutal hand with the health. It was just good to see him just get in there because you know, he means a lot to the team. He's one of the most well-liked guys in the team and well-respected. So it's good to see him get out there.
Christian obviously got the steal and the layup at 14 points in the first half. In terms of setting a tone today, was that what you were looking for from him, and how do you think his play was?
His growth has been pretty impressive, I think. Just look at his numbers across the board. The thing that catches my eye is the 5 assists and no turnovers. That's not a typo, is it, Phil?
No.
0 turnovers. Yeah, but he was 7 for 11, 5 for 8. The only shots he missed was when he seemingly couldn't find the college line. But CV, man, you love coaching guys that want to enter the Coliseum with you, and are willing to lay it all on the line and compete their tail off every possession. So that dude's a warrior, and really shot the ball beautifully, and just all of his numbers just continue to go up. And then add to that the rebounding and the defense. He's developing into a really good player. Not just a guy that's scoring points. He's becoming a good player.
What's the next step now to take this on the road and be able to play well on the road?
Yeah, I mean, the challenge. I've been texting and meeting with the guards the whole week, and if our guards play at the level, especially those 3 starters, and then the guys you bring off the bench, and you can add Tyler into that mix. We got a lot done at Rhode Island. Especially last year with just a great group of guards. A great group of guards can cover up a lot of other things that maybe you don't necessarily have, and obviously we're seeing a different level of play, from Jalen and Christian, and Al. Those point guard play was really, really strong today. So Jalen Adams, 19 points, 12 rebounds versus a team that shows up to compete. So you just see a shift happening with those guys right now, and but we got to take it on the road against the preseason favorite and get it done there. That's going to be obviously a big test.
Dan, you mentioned walking in here with the crowd. When you think of the sellout crowd, almost nearly every seat full, the noise level, you guys playing with the intensity, is this the closest that it's been to the UConn basketball that you remember, that you kind of grew up with? Is it reminiscent of that?
Yeah, just coming in and coming through the tunnel. I think opening night, it was pretty cool. And listen, our guys love playing here. We get in here, we practice a lot in here. You look around and every seat's filled, and majority has that white on, and during the anthem you're looking around and you're obviously respectful of the anthem, but you can't wait for it to be over to start playing and get the crowd in. And you could you could just feel the energy and in the huddle and in the guys. That's what it should look like at UConn, when you have a basketball game. And it's special here, and the crowd was unbelievable tonight, and our guys certainly respond and love playing here.
Can you talk about what you saw from Eric Cobb, especially on the offensive end?
It was good for Eric. I mean, Eric, just that activity level, and he got credit with the way he had a big-time block. He's all over the glass today. I think that's just like Josh's, obviously we have high expectations for Josh's performance moving forward, but Josh is still a young player. So we've got to have a guy or two behind him that are ready to, when Josh either doesn't have it or gets in foul trouble, we got to have another guy ready to go. And Eric showed some signs. He's been in a little bit of a funk. I think he's been thinking too much, but he was better today, and that certainly bodes well.
Dan, is it the left shoulder with Tariq that?
Yeah.
Obviously, he's obviously had major issues with it. When he goes down, what's kind of going through your mind? And do you think the team maybe lost the spirit for a few minutes there after he left the game, or?
No, I think if you were around that guy every day and you saw just how big his how big his heart is and the quality of person he is, it did affect us, I think, for a short stint there. But when I saw him on the ground and I heard the line of questioning that he was, that him and James, the trainer, were going through, I had a pretty good idea that he was okay. And, you could see in his eyes that he was fine. He was just a little scared.